Well, hello. Ooh, did you like that song? It's pretty good. I wanted to time it so that when the chorus ended, that's when the scene switch happened. Oh well, it was close enough. Good day, happy Tuesday. Hope we're doing well. Welcome back, HB, big fan. And it would be written on there, I guess. Yeah, that's the main place that they get back to you on it. You never know, you never know. Hope we're doing well. It's lovely weather today, my god. Nice cool temperature. Cooler, anyway. Ah, so good. So good. Hertz, hello. But we're going to be doing the normal, right? Already want to know the Frankfurt weather? Nay. The title is basically the same because it's still relevant. We're still in the early days of October. That's fine. Got soaked. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, on doing a little walk today, I thought it was going to be raining because it's clouds, some of them slightly dark. It could be, knowing English weather. It could. Luckily, it didn't. But you never know. I've been caught out before. It was very, very cold after that. So, when you go out? 11-ish? 10, 11? Something like that. We're in different regions as well. So, you know. It didn't forecast any rain. It's just cloudy. But you never know. The rain can start randomly, can't it? It's basically cloudy all day if I have a look at it. Walked out 20 minutes later, it was wet. Yes. Well, it rained overnight, or like really early in the morning. So we had that as well. Oh, the temperatures. Oh, man. Next, not this Thursday, but next Thursday, the high of 15. God damn, colder weather. God damn. Where am I from? The south of England. Southeast of England. Yes. It's somewhere in that region. Tunes. 11, 10 or something minutes into work, soaked. It's annoying when you're getting into, like on the way to school, for example, and it's wet on the way. It just ruins everything. In our case, yeah, when it was raining on the way, people's coats just over the little radiator, or if your blazer got wet as well over the radiator. Horrible. Hastings, yes, that is further around or further down, I think. That's in the bottom half, isn't it? Nice, historic-ish, old-ish town, yeah. I hear it's quite nice. Amadeus, hello. Big fan. Why Hastings? Are you from there? Have you been there? You're not from there, I know. Have you been there before? But, welcome or welcome back, as usual. Game moderation. We're on Sim 1. I was debating Sim 2. Sim 2 had been cleared out, so it's Sim 1 again. Pro mods, I know, would also have been today, but we can chop and change and switch them around. So we're just on Sim 1. Sim 1's busy. So, 400, what was it? 27. God damn. Fake fan? How dare you? Vegetable. You going already? Big fan. Much love. Why? From Germany. I mean, the Hertz would make sense in that part of the name. You've got the other characters in the name as well, so that's why it might have thrown me off. But that's fine. That's all right. Bean, welcome. 3 weeks. Last year, what were you there for? What was it for? Business related? Holiday related? If I may ask. Hello, Dwarfy. Sorry, I was scratching my leg. Calm down. Relax. Right? German Unity Day? Very nice. Ja. All the Deutsch people, ja. Oh, to learn English. Oh, okay. Most people say that is the best way you can learn a language if you actually go there. Makes sense. Because then you're surrounded by it, and you just pick it up. I know you pick up all the different accents within it as well, but most of them will be fine. Double points. As you can see here, purple dot. Good example of the VTC thing. We described that yesterday. A new feature where you can change color of a specific VTC member dot. Purple, yes. It was added. There we are. Company member. So if you're in a VTC, you can set the fellow VTC members to a specific dot. Though you can change it to just Steam friends if you don't actually want to show that. Which is fine. If you're not that bothered. Do it. Don't think you're in it. Maybe not, but then again, it's purely the fact that we have one. It's just for things like this. It's just a thing on the website. It's fine. It's fine. It's not more good. It's good enough, though. I know the word order could be different. It could be better, as some say, but it is, for the level that it is, it seems fine. You can understand it and you can have somewhat of a conversation. Yeah? Yeah, Steam Friends is fine. Like, if every single member of this particular VTC is also your Steam friend, it doesn't matter which color you use. So. Look who's back. What are you doing, Sylvie? That must mean he's in the stream, eh? Are you in the stream, my boy? Look at that purple dot. I mean, I'll keep it as part. I could make it pink. Like a really hot pink. Yeah? Cannonball win, yeah? That's your prediction? You guessed wrong. Prediction. Okay, let me change it. So that's a nice purple. 8873195. Okay. Screenshot, that's all I remember. Let's go a nice hot pink. Like that. Oh yeah, look at that. There we go, that stands out. Told you? Yes, exactly. Very bright. Now that'll stand out. Not that there are that many that I'll see on my day-to-day basis. There he is. Hello, how are you doing? Good day. How's life, hey? Are we all done with everything busy that we need to be doing? How's work? How's anything else? How's the wife and kids, hey? As far as the conversation goes, good. Not too bad. I'm waiting for the colder weather so I can be more productive than I was before. Because I hate the warm weather. God damn. 10 off. That's not too bad though. You were 10th off. Oh gosh. Warm. I like long days with nice amounts of sun. I don't like a lot of heat with it though. It's just uncomfortable, okay? It's not nice. I've also just noticed that this is a smiley face at this angle. You see there? Looks a bit scary. But that is an interesting smiley face right there. Yeah, pub, greetings. Milady, how you doing? Master Skywalker as well, big fan. See that? Yeah? Take a photo of that. Yeah, that looks very weird. Ignore the back set, just the set that's facing this way. Spooky month indeed. Ooh. Can't wait for winter, exactly. Autumn and winter. It's getting colder now, it's very nice. So, on that note, not even a related tangent. No, we're okay. We're okay. Mr. Admin, and I'm for playing crappy quality music. Potentially any form of music, any form of thing that isn't what the CB is meant to be for. It's CB abuse. Rule 1.3 mentions basically spamming the CB radio. So possibly. It just so happens that the quality of it is usually crap because they're playing it through their microphone again, or they're holding their phone up to the mic and they're playing it. So that's going to be quite bad usually. In Greece. Which is weird in terms of climate, because for you, at least when I was briefly there, 25-ish, especially in the evenings, is nice. That's like chill for you. Which is weird. 25 is already moderately warm for us. They were trying to go in the service. Yeah? Well done. No, they don't know how to give priority. No, of course not. Never did. 14. Yeah, but if you're freezing, you can warm up, you see. If it's too warm, you can't cool down as much. You can to some extent. 17 here. Not one of those servers, because there isn't as much to moderate and look through in terms of real time. There might be some people on them. And reports-wise, Sim 2 was already cleared. So, that's fine. Good old City Road. Well, it's still there, it's still doing the traffic. Some would say that the peak was a few years back. But it's still busy to some extent. Classic Duisburg, of course, you know. Singapore, yeah, you really think I'm going to find anyone on there? No, not really. And even if I do find players, what are they going to need moderating? They're probably fine. They're fine players. What's wrong with that? You need to get back to it, you should. When did you last play? See? One driver in. Yeah. What do I do? Make sure that one guy's okay. Just escort them somewhere. Ooh, look at that colour. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. There'll be reports. I'm not so sure about that. If there are... Oy! If there are, they're going to be from, like, what, a month ago or something? Yeah. They got there in single player. Or they flew over it. Oh, the braking. This one is probably trying to do it. Or was trying to do it. You're Ram the only doodle there. No, please. 3 years ago. You got ejected. Oh, okay. Oh, you applied 3 years ago. Well, you've just missed the most recent one, so. Probably using cheats. You never know. Where's the wall, just to test it? Is there no wall? Or is it further up? Where is the wall? I guess where they've hit. Could be up there. Oh, that was good. They bonked each other. Oh my gosh. Stunt boys, out in full force. Oh my gosh. It's gonna do it again? Yes. Close. It's close. 2 players in Strasbourg. Well, damn. Never cheat. No. Cheating is ridiculous. In the real world and in gaming. Yeah. Valid. Shall I leave him alone because he's fine? Valid actions, yeah. No, it's fine. Demo overlay. That was not a demo. That was me spectating in real time. So there wasn't one. Banned! And they're all freaking out about it. Like, yeah, if they were your friend, they got banned for that. Yeah. You happy about that? Weak. For the overtaking me, yeah. I mean, if you haven't played in 3 years, it has, the durations have changed over time. Since back then, anyway. That's understandable. I do want to know why they're there. Ooh, is that? No, that's not the one that got hit before. Let's see, now we'll use a demo to rewind and have a look. No fun, no, of course not. This is a serious simulation game. No. 5 days. I remember, back in the days, used to do 2-3 days. I didn't want to do any longer than that. Now here we are. Good times. What even happens here? Oh, an overtaker, yeah. Cool, they get spun around. Okay, Mr. Yellow. That's the first one in front. There we go. So the red one does the same. Years ago. Yeah, well, when we had hours, yeah. Probably one of the biggest advancements there, removing the hourly span time frame. So there's the red one. Basically doing the same. They try, they don't really make it. Yellow tries, just goes for it anyway. I don't know, I mean, they didn't really have anywhere to swerve to, but they don't care, usually. Spawn me. That's going to be very difficult given everyone is called player in this case. So, unless you have a particular truck that I can look for, which I may still forget. Months. It should, but it's not like it's an intrusive feature or if it's like a feature that needs removing immediately. So, or suspect, yeah. That's only in a demo though. Wouldn't it be really cool if that applied in real time as well? So if I spectated someone in real time and their name briefly changed to the suspect, the perpetrator, the criminal, yeah? That sort of thing. Just by being selected. That would be cool. White. It'd be a white dot, yeah. The only really benefit of Steam friend stuff, at least in this game anyway, so just to add people and see who is a friendly dot in this game. Dot! Yes, so we can scream dot. Wreck ban. What happened? Dodgy corner? Yeah, possibly. Wreck ban dot admin, my friend was doing this. No one coming yet. Are they going to go for the second overtake? Oh, there is some. No, they're pulled over, aren't they? Yeah. Okay, they merged in. Okay. Okay, well that's... You never drive it. Do you drive elsewhere, though? Huh? If so, that's fine. That's fine. We encourage that. Just drive anywhere else you want. Hold on, where's the cause? Hang on, hang on. Huh? Where's the root of all evil here? There isn't one. It's a long line. That's just backlog. That's all that is. You know the ricochet... that's a long trailer. Jesus. The ricochet effect when someone breaks in traffic line and they all stagger backwards as well. That's basically what that is. Look at the size of this damn thing. Special. And Ivan. Yeah? Ivan. Ivacan. A Maneko. Any of those. And then we've got this long blend of various things. Plenty of chrome being used there as well. Ignore the shaking, it does that. 200 tons, goddamn! Train blending into wheels that are not made for the train in the first place, nor the boat. Last time I checked, boats don't have wheels on them. So maybe they're taking it to multiple places. Though, that is a hint and a very cool suggestion towards the multi-drop feature that we will eventually have in about 2030. Yeah? Where your trailer or your double trailer has different things in it. You have to go from town to town to town. I would like to see that. But I guess that's not on the list just yet. America. Whenever I feel like it, I think I drive an ATS. Australian. What's the trucks? Truck World Australia, I think it's called. Whenever that actually comes out, you're gonna have road trains there. And they're gonna look very nice. Trouble is, people name it as Australian Truck Sim as if it's in this category, this franchise? Not really franchise, this series of games. when it's not. It's a different... Same with Alaskan Truck Sim. It's named the correct way, but it isn't made by SES. So. TMP support. I have no idea. It's made in a completely different way. That would be interesting. Computer, can you not freeze, please? Ooh.
Krewlex, the eye in the sky, the Eurocopter police helicopter is hovering with the brightest torch.
It is. That was oddly poetic. Thank you for the biddies, Homer. Appreciate that. Valid.
Huh?
Yeah, SES would have just caved in and done it already, but no, they didn't. No, they didn't. So yeah, this traffic, there's going to be people overtaking, though there aren't that many yet. That will simply just, you know, continue. Now, if I do the thing where you can change the, where is it? This, Ultra. Oh my god, it keeps going. Oh my god, that's a long render distance, bro. Jeez. Oh, that is basically the... Oh, no, it's not. There we go. There's just too many to actually load in. Yeah, lovely. My god, man. Oh, my god. My god. See, if it was more optimized as far as it could be, then you can keep it on this setting. I would do that. Because that just looks really cool. Back in the day where I think you had to use a few commands to be able to let people load in at longer distances. Now, you know. Is that in Calais? I don't know about that. I don't know about that. So you can see from the city to down to the intersection, yeah? It goes in this direction though as well. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. That's a lot of people. Cool, I will turn it down because it's basically just generally quite laggy. Medium is fine for me. There we are. Lovely, lovely. Martin, hello, I'm doing well. How are you doing? Tune. But it isn't setting. No, that would be nice though. It would be nice if we could also override that. Or if you've seen in some of the reports where I go to spectate someone else, like the two in the previous one we just saw, where you only saw them at a specific time and they just randomly spawn in, if you could see it from that player's start spot. If that makes sense. So like, infinite time before and after when they did it, and infinite distance before and after when they did it. That would be nice. Trying to block the overtake there. Or they're both going for the overtake. Probably the first one. Fire a gun in the air and everyone will be gone. That would be interesting, yeah. Not sure this game would retain its Peggy 3 rating though. If we did that. Is this the song that goes into the... I mean, it's alright. Tune. Slander could have done better on that remix. You know? You know? Go on, go on, go on, go on. See, I think they've won there because now there's more space than they intended to have. I looked away. And they hit the barrier or something. And then they've gone for it. There's a person in the chat also pretending to be like, or sounding like a kind of mod. Like they're going to report people. It's close. That was close. Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. Please don't do that. They used the grass. They didn't like forcibly force themselves back in, though they did kind of persuade themselves back in the line. That's not too bad. The lag, not every time though. It depends, I suppose. I used to have that with the chat. Back in the day. Doesn't happen now. Not the same. Come on, stop beefing, come on. What are you doing? Come on. Who started it? Don't be annoying. Good job. Good job. Let's see that lag there. You see that? A bit of lag there. How to save all the player's moments as in as little data as possible. Exactly. And that is a very good question. Is that the same one? It is the same player. So they were already trying to go past someone else in the same way. Oh no, they crashed. Right. Harrison, thank you for the follow. Hello, hello. What? So the other one wanted to kind of prepare themselves to go for their overtake, like when they get to the middle of the lane. And the other one kind of took their spot and tried to do it anyway, so they're a fun one to look at. And there we go, they prepare themselves to merge in front of the person. True. Yeah, I sent in the email, so the particular label that we found earlier being, I don't know if I'm going to get a reply. Be like, is this fine to listen to? Just checking. There we go. This should be from his perspective, really. There we go. They wanted to go for it, but missed it. And then they're like, don't take my spot. No. Don't do that. We should just have a day where it's like the music is considerably louder than normal. And it's just like Camok's style, yeah? Just his is just loud all the time, and I need to change the sidechain setting so when I speak the music just goes just around every single word. That's how it should be. Okay, so yeah, failed overtake, butchered it, tried to kind of push back in. Bit of a dumb idea. Unless they planned on doing that, because then these two do it as well. So gets louder and louder. That would be interesting. Load installment. Look at it. Why are you doing that? You know what you did. You overtook and you trying to squeeze back in there. Near the hotel. You mean the one where you go around the back of it? Technically, because you're able to drive there, that isn't that bad, but I wouldn't stay there for too long. What build? Yes, my loan installment in game. I'm so poor I have to have a loan now. It's not normal overtaking that they're doing. But you know which one I'm talking about? Is that the one that you're on about? Where you drive around the back of it, because you can actually drive around the back of it? Probably the same one. That is the song. I like this new thing, it actually connects properly. The other one, it just seems that the API connectivity had broken. So, he fixed. Because it's different. Hello, Dwarfy, big fan. Yes, hugging a pumpkin instead. Go the other way. No. Into a few of these. As we head back to Calais. Yeah. Classic. It's a shame that we didn't start the quotes earlier. Didn't really utilize that feature. That's why most of those are at the end of 2018, because we didn't know. The OG. A few of those were added in bulk, then we started doing it properly. But still, from 2019 onwards-ish. Is this going to be a raw style drop? Oh, it's both. Hang on, 113, excuse me, sir. Hold on just a minute. You know when you do the thing in I don't know why people do it, where you turn the music down just so you can focus and look on something more clearly? The two things are not relevant at all. Oh, 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 oh. You still... Oh, 1, 2. On sim 1? Impossible. Have I ever seen an 8x4 cheetah before? I must have missed that. I was looking at the chat when he did that. So they go around 110 so it looks normal. It is a perm ban, yes. In most games, it's a perm ban. Good job. Good job. So in this case, it's two things. It's speed hack and the overtaking bit, though one obviously dwarfs the other one by a considerable amount. Yeah. Can you ban everyone? I'm trying, Finger, okay? Every single day, I'm trying to just ban more and more people, and there's more that keep coming, so I'll get there eventually. One day. So I thought it'd be like, I know to not discriminate against types of trucks, but that type of truck is the one that would, it's people you use with a cheat, not this one. This is a workshop truck. I mean, so is the other one, but you know. They're all the same. They're all the same type of truck, you know. At the lowest. Power or the suspension, yeah? And it doesn't reset when you go over a certain speed, yeah? It's good, isn't it? It's good. Very good. Would it be easier to roll out the other things? In general summary of it, you could. But you may as well just include it anyway. Obviously, it takes the severity of the longest one. Or the main one. But, you know. It's fine. It's fine, really. It's not a problem. Don't tell me you're trying to go through there, please. Please don't go through there. Chicken soup. Good name. Was it in video? More questions. If anyone has any random questions to do with how this works or how the game functions or a particular thing that we do, feel free. You know, it's fine. Don't worry about it. I do wonder how many are here that might enjoy what they're seeing, but not really know how it works. Anything? They're just like, oh, players are getting punished. I'll have some of that. You know, and they like it. I didn't fully catch the car doing it, so there's someone else that did it though. I don't know what they're doing. What are they doing? An anarchist. No, I don't know the full dictionary definition of that. How do you add them up? I do a random number generator in my head and pick a number. This song, by the way, it's a really good song, but I can't help hearing the F word. It's funky, I think, but it doesn't sound like that. It does sound like something else. Life, hello, hello. You see a Dorcas truck? Yeah, there's quite a few of them. Come on, filter through. Come on, come on. It's like they try and go through the fuel station the wrong way, but they just don't manage it fully. Oh, it's an Avira one, of course. Oh, okay, that's what causes it. Oh. Interesting. Goes link. I didn't set that up. The particular thing, I got it from someone else that uses the exact same thing in a different stream. I was like, how did you set that up? And it's like, use this. I cannot change the format of the particular command. I only put the current song and the emote back at the beginning. The rest of it is as it is. Which is very nice, though. Did that actually slow down? Because the car crashed, which is a lol moment. They did, but not enough. No, not really. Okay. Does this person seem to think that they are innocent, given the previous overtake they did to get to that spot? See, this is where render distance would be nice. Because when we first see them, they're already doing it. But they're not loaded in yet. Is it this one? That's Dorcas, isn't it? Into the flow of traffic. They couldn't really go further into their lane, I suppose. I don't know. Maybe because the other car was also there as well. Most people's instincts, it happens too quick before they even actually comprehend what they're doing. So, that's what usually happens. Like, we've all done something, it may not be in-game, but just in general, where you just do something in response to something, but then you realise what you've actually done. Whether that was the right thing or not is not in your mind at the time of the thing. Yeah, you see, as they're moving, the car is also moving off, so if they went to the right, they would have hit the other car in the first place. So the only instinct left is to go left. That wasn't their fault, of course, because it was the laggy truck. So that was no one's fault there. It's just a near miss. It was just an oopsie. Yeah. Unfortunate. The original overtake was slightly bad, though. Could have gone with that one. But No, I didn't really focus on it, no, because originally they pulled over, I think. After they saw what was going to happen, or just... that was the nearest spot that they could pull over. Uh-huh. Be careful. No, there's people coming. No. That was close. That was close. Wrong way in the fuel station. $0.05 an hour. An hour? How much would I earn per month if that was the case? Can't it be 5 cents per ban, maybe? That would be a bit more lucrative. That'd be nice. Phone contract. It's the current one I have for my phone that would be for the next 2 or so years, that just costs a bit much. And I want to get rid of it so I can just have the SIM contract option, where it's just the phone and it. Currently it's the phone and it. So, it's there, basically. Sent house. I'm still convinced that when people do that, it's just bonus points. That's how I see that. It's just unnecessary to do that. What phone should that be? My iPhone 13 Pro at the moment. I got this last year or so, so it's already a smidge into it. I'll keep the phone, of course. Just different SIM, better price. with an astonishing amount of data on it. Yeah, yeah. I get a whopping 3 gigs of data with this. Yeah, yeah. And guess how much I use of that 3 gig? The number will astonish you. 1. Even better than that. Even better than that. None of it. None of it. I don't touch grass, remember? None of it, no. A negligible amount of it. That's the lowest amount that comes with this particular phone. Let's put it this way, if I need to go somewhere, at the moment I haven't needed to really look anything up. Oh, you really shouldn't have done that. I thought that would be a safe overtake there. Don't really need to look anything up. I'm also one of those people, I know you don't really need internet connection for it because you can download stuff from Spotify. But if I'm out on a walk or whatever, don't listen to music. Don't need that. I know you won't need it when you're in your own toilet, but I don't listen to music or use my phone for that. So, there are very few places where I'd even use the phone in the first place. On the toilet. Do you know what I mean? Use that in a week? On a walk? No. I listen to the outdoors. Because I'm also not one of these maniacs that has their intrusive thoughts spiraling all the time in their head because they bottle it up thinking it's fine. They think they're a burden to the rest of society, so they just keep cycling those thoughts. Yeah, I'm not one of those. So, I like the outdoors. The whole point of going on a goddamn walk is to escape that. It's nice. It's refreshing, isn't it? Especially at this time. Oh, it's lovely. It's lovely. 24/7. No, I could, but I just can't be bothered. Why would I? I take my phone for safety reasons if I get into an emergency or something like that, or if I need a contact or whatever, or in my case, like tracking steps and distance, which is a fun little pastime. I need to listen to music. DJ! Don't blow my cover, shush. I see you, but shush. So no. Don't need to. Get off your damn phone, man. God damn, stop it. Or I suppose if I see something cool and I want to take a photo of it. That's basically it. None of that requires data. 100. What do you use it on, though? What do you use? What do you do? It all depends on what the people actually do as well. So everyone does different things. 4? Barely on it, exactly. Oh, the lag as the panel opened. That's an evader as well, isn't it? Because the plate. I know that plate. I know that plate. Camox. How you doing? Big fan. Give me a moment. Big fan. Party boy. Missing music. Sorry, let me turn it up to Camox volume. There we go. How's that, yeah? Very good.
Vi sitter har I venter no ch spelar light Dota.
Spieler lite Dota, yeah? Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. It's probably an evader, because I've seen the amount of people that use the cars, and they speed hack with it. Camox with the 8, Samus with the 55 years, respectively. Hope you're doing well. Welcome back. I'm doing well. That's 2 cheaters so far. Can you imagine? Incredible. 1 in real time, 1 via another report or something. It's me, where are you? And hello, nice pink. Yos. Craziest thing. I knew that one wasn't going to work. Craziest thing I've seen? Have you got brakes, my guy? You wanna use those brakes? I didn't see you use them. God damn. God damn. Adam, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Why are you there? Just making me lose my train of thought, God damn it. The pink also makes sense because, of course, October as well, they could be raising awareness for that. They could just be having it because it's a cool color, is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So if you want to make yourself a lovely hot pink, that was close, in awareness, go for it. Or if you want to use the pink ribbon paint job again, go for it. I might do that. You know what? I might. A lot of pink, though. A lot of pink. Yeah, so what's the craziest thing I've seen? I have absolutely no idea. Depending on what your definition of crazy is. Like, something caused by speed, some would say that they could have seen like a massive crash pile up where like 5 people go flying. I've seen a handful of those. An example on the VOD channel, the thumbnail that is currently being used for the regular moderation stuff, not the Pro Mods one, has 2 people that are flying off into the air. That's a cool moment. I think I took screenshots of it because it was at the end of a demo. So that's a cool moment. One where I've seen maybe a few cheaters. Someone that really knows how to overtake really well. The door in Duisburg, those old clips. Yeah. You can, by the way, you can tell if you look back on something that you've done and you find it cringe. Not because it was a bad thing, just a thing that you happen to do and you now find it cringe. That means you've matured on from that time. You're a better person now. Ooh, that was close. Oh my god. And boom. There's the second one. Don't take me to this person. Please don't tell me this person. And then there's the third one, where they just narrowly avoid that. They could have got one as well, but... I want to see what that shot did. The one that fell over. So, a series of things, really. You know, Shadow Phoenix, how you doing? Steam loading properly and not messing up. Stop blaming all the other tech as if we have the same problem as well. Catching Zoom live. Yes, and not being able to... I was just surprised to seeing him, you know. Keyboard driver? Yeah. Not being able to ask. Well, even if I was able to physically talk to him like in a DM and ask him like, can you do that? Don't be a degen. He wouldn't. Of course they wouldn't. Trolls love this kind of thing. They love the attention that they get from it. So anything where they can be on top in a battle of sorts, of course they'll take it. Why not? Gives them views. Huh? Midlos. Thank you for the follow. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. We need 1 times report, and it wouldn't be this one because this doesn't count. This one I've done. Laggy break.
Hello, Mr. K, big fan.
Big fan, Nico. How are you? 10 years. The big decade. How does it feel to be subbed for a decade? Big fan. Big fan. What is this person doing? What is your aim here? God damn this. Oh, okay, so that's what pushed them over. Yeah, they really didn't make that better for themselves. What is that about, Sam? Excuse me? It's just a series of close calls. Now, that was close as well. The other ones I kicked due to, they were all, that was close, going the wrong way, and then they just simply left or were queuing to leave, like that pink one that was queuing to leave. This one, they caused problems upon leaving. So that's worth more than the others would be. Yeah. They looked, or they may not have looked, you never know, right? And then, yeah, just a bunch of problems. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, we have so many wide emotes. Oh my god. Hide the chat. Does what hide the chat? Cam. No, it's just they're not there for that long. They fade out after a few minutes. The chat doesn't get affected by the time warp. During the time that the time warp goes across the screen, the chat would have faded out. So that's why it's not there. Lumel. Okay, this one could be the... Oh, that's laggy. That's a lot of people in Kelly. Hide your cam. Cam? Yes, okay, you meant cam. Ever since switching to this other... Because I use a program called StreamerBot now. For some of the effects. For some reason, those ones aren't on it, and they get messed up in the process. I'm not sure why they do this thing where the cam is just disabled until it reveals itself. Could be the case of the particular plugin that I'm using isn't updated. And has never been updated since I installed it. And that was at least 2 years ago. Maybe 1 year ago. I might need to look into that. But in some cases it adds an element of surprise, really, so that the cam only reveals as it's being warped, so you don't see the final image until it's done. Yeah? That can be good. Copium truck? Yeah? Alright. That's a lot of copium right there. Yeah, yeah. How do we think this one's going to turn out? Bear in mind it's in Calais. And they're in a car. What do we think? Oh, having a rave, okay. Delivers to players, yes. Mix, hello, hello. The lag is kicking in. It's settling in. Oh, but it was good. Come on. Do something interesting. Don't let me down. Come on. That was a very wide... Oh, kind of a drift. I'm still interested in seeing what will happen when the winter mod comes out and people want to do that same drift stuff as well. There we go. See? Classic. Predictable. And that was it. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's fairly straightforward. Okay. Got your new desk set up. Very nice. Like full desk or just top? Have you got standing desk, normal desk, bigger desk? Very nice. Standing. Standing is one of those investment type of things. You do it over a period of time when you finally switch to it. It's nice. It's nice. Keyboard. Some keyboard drivers are okay though. Some aren't that bad. Some are. Oh, you get it for free? Oh, I wouldn't complain about that. Raise and lower, yeah. So a standing desk. Very nice. For free? From who? From where? Was it some offer somewhere? Or was it given by a friend, maybe? Or something like that. A hand-me-down. Jeez, finally? Oh, dang. Took your time. Well, given that they only did that once, that's just a bit weird. It was the case of they drove out and they went all the way to the outside lane, then back in again, and they weren't really looking at the time, so that was only one time. Still weird, I wouldn't recommend doing that, but... Took time to type. Just have a macro forward, copy-paste it maybe. Oh, a friend of yours needed a new desk, the old desk worked fine, so it came... Would be a shame to toss it out. No, that's fair. That's fair. If you can reuse something that someone else isn't using anymore, go for it. It goes for basically any type of kit, unless it's actually broken. Like an old console, old phone, old PC bits if needed. Why not? Another man's treasure. Ignoring the spelling, yes. And it is a very true phrase. Desk is literally falling apart. Well, I think you might need a new one. It doesn't mean you have to. Just wouldn't want it to get to the case where you're that frugal about things that your desk just collapses in half. Treasure. Oui, oui, treasure. Extra 40 centimeters. Called them in what? Width? Depth? In what measurement? Measurements are important. Look at that, well, they've got the front end is tipped down. Come on, he's letting you go, come on. Oh, the other one isn't. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's close. Oh, it's fine. A shopping cart. Pretty good air flow in a shopping cart, yeah? That'd be fine. 20 depth, 40 width. Wait, 20 centimeters of depth. My god, how small was you in depth? That's very specific. Trying to visualize, of course. Not like I'd know how big 20 centimeters is. In depth, your desk must have been quite small to begin with. Small. Extra, though. And 40 in width. It's 80. I'm trying to just guess that. How long is like a normal 30 centimeter ruler like? That much? Something like that? I have no idea. How can a desk be deep? Depth is usually from front to back. In anything. Because then you have height and length. Thickness. Width. All of that jazz. That wasn't their fault. It's about 30 centimeters. Good point. Good point. Thank you for that. Great name, Stimulator. 160. About a foot. Good point, good point. DVD. Can you demonstrate these amounts, Simmons? Oh, that's clever. Okay, so they lagged back as well, and the person was trying to maintain their speed. Didn't work. That's kind of funny, actually. Why are you trying to maintain your speed next to this player? You basically hit them. That was your doing. But then again, they did overtake. The overtake didn't go well because the person tried blocking in the overtake, and then they had to immediately merge back in again. So... it was... hang on, I'm trying to calculate that. There we go. And then that one... they're the one that gets the longest one. Because it's caused by them. Oh, it is literally a DVD. Okay. That. Now, that might be something that they explain in the appeal, but it could be on the off chance they were moving out to prepare for when this person would move back into the road. Could be the case. As they did it around the position that they were at. Yeah, it was a good reaction. That was pretty good. I would see what they say with that. It was either for that situation, or it was just coincidence. Well, we'll never know what happened there. Do you see it again? No. You may not. It's not like you can go back in the VOD, like on YouTube, and just then press play again and it's all back to normal, eh? What's the context? We're talking about how Mix has a new desk, and the real estate of said desk. Respect. The real estate of said desk is bigger than their old desk, and they were describing the amount of extra space they now have. And then I was trying to comparisonize that is a word, by thinking, okay, so what, like a 30 centimeter ruler, how long is that? And then, you know, because in depth space, that's quite a bit. Comparisonize, yeah. Either one. English. We don't end things in ZE here. We don't do that.
Huh?
You disappointment, eh? The sound is a Z, of course, a Z sound. Go with both. No. Then why don't you spell all your words with both, eh? Put them both in brackets and the person could pick which one they want, yeah? But review stream deck, very nice. Balancing on the corner. Have there been times where you've pushed it off? That could sound bad. Mine I basically have next to where my keyboard is because I just happen to quickly push the button. So if you see me quickly looking down to the left, that's where the stream deck is, where all my text options are. ZZ. Oh, that would have been so successful otherwise. Shame. I read that Augustus as 1 centimeter by 60 centimeters, and how the hell can a desk be that? I have absolutely no idea. But no, 1 meter, yeah. 50 panels. Have you got those foam ones? The foam ones with the ridges on them? Be careful if you have a lot of those. I had a few of them. They're still in the cupboard somewhere. Because they can accumulate quite a bit of dust. And the material that they are, as well. Ooh, disintegrate, I guess. Be careful. Cleaning would be satisfying. You can, yeah, if you clean all of the gaps, that would be even more beneficial if they were all facing the same way, but you do like one that way, one that way, one that way, one that way. I'll be off the ball. Preference? Rugby requires more skill. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, I said it. I guess, I don't know, requires more beefy people. That was funny. Kind of, I don't know whether they intended on blocking or intended on bullying over there, but they got something. If you mean rugby or American football, of which they're the exact same thing, then rugby still. Because what the fuck is American football, man? Yeah, I suck at it as well, yeah. I was put usually on one of the wings because I was just out of the way. My short and thin stature was not beneficial for rugby. I certainly would not have been intimidating if I ever got the ball and started running. Stamina-wise, I could outrun someone, but absolutely no way would I want to face a 6-foot person coming the other way. I want to live. No, 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 no. I've said this several times. Every time rugby comes up, I explain that scenario. The other thing being that we loved, keyword being that the teacher loved, to make us do it during the winter season. So, school sports kits aren't that warm to begin with, but you're doing it on basically hard ground as well. So if you do fall over, you're gonna die, man. You're gonna die. I was also not beneficial at all in a scrum, for the aforementioned reasons that I can't push anything. Especially not like 10 people. A scrum, that's what it's called. In rugby's case, I don't know how it works. It's basically like the two teams sort of interlock against each other. The ball is thrown underneath, and you have to basically push the other team out of the way to get the ball behind you again, so on your side again. It's like when you do a kick-off in football, you've got the two team members, and one of them kicks off first. In rugby, it's a scrum. So you're basically locking shoulder to shoulder with the entire other team in like a staggered pyramid type, and you have to push them back to get your ball kicked behind you again. Because don't forget, in rugby, you can only go backwards. So... see how it requires more skill? Yeah. Fight. I was basically at the back. I was not at the front. I would have died if I was at the front. Or broken a shoulder or something. Nice. They're in YouTube mode. No, actually, they're not. YouTube is slightly different. This is meant to be a form of orange. In real time, it's more of a red. But that's an orange. It's a Halloween orange. Red is slightly different. You know. That made me think for a minute. Hooker, not that type of hooker. It's a different role in rugby, isn't it? Yeah. Ice? Yeah, yeah. Green. I don't know actually for that. I could make a scene, I think, because I can make it change between all the colours. You can make it go through the colour spectrum ever so slightly. So I could do that. October, yeah, Pogtober, yeah. Pad, very warm welcome to the stream, big fan. Thank you for the follow. If it was that type, no, I don't think you wouldn't be able to pay attention to the sport, would you? Isn't a hooker the one that actually is able to fetch the ball and kick it back out again? Or are they the one that throws it into the scrum in the first place? Hence hook, like with your foot, where you're supposed to grab the ball and sort of kick it backwards. Something like that. Could be completely wrong. No idea. I barely remember. This was in like, what, year 8? Year 9? That was a very long time ago for me. Back in my day. XD, good evening. Good evening, big fan. How are you doing? DMB it is. It's kind of that breakbeat stuff. Your birthday's on the 7th. Pause champ. Pause champ. Vocals are really nice as well. Are you fearless? Wireless charger embedded into the table. Yes. Is that the one where it's sort of stuck to the underside and the thickness of the table means that you can put your phone on top? Or is it in the table? Yeah, that was not going to work, even at that speed, no. A bed in the table? That? Oh, in the table? Wow. Impressive. You know where the spot is, right? Is there like a sticker on the top side so you know where to put it? I would always move it around just trying to find where the spot is. Because I'd forget. The DIY, yeah. Yeah, there are some where you can get it where it depends. It's limited by how thick the desk can be, but you can sort of stick it to the underneath and you can put your phone on top. Limited amount of space that it will trigger it from. So. I just have mine on top of the desk. It's fine. In the corner over there. But then again, you see, if you don't use your phone that much, you don't need to charge it as often. So, if I'm not using it for a bit, I would then charge it up. Just for a bit. You know? You don't need to let it go to 100, and you don't, or you shouldn't, let it go to 0. Completely to 0. Mandarin. That'd be interesting, yeah. It's really nice the way that you two are having that conversation every time. Left and right neck muscles. Out of the season after the second match. That's brutal. Jesus. I would probably have something broken if in rugby's case. I'll have to check back on that one. Touch wood, of course, I have never broken anything. And I don't want to. I'm a pussyo like that. I don't want to break anything. Hell no. Sounds painful. What the hell was that about? He's having a moment. Making this person freak out. Oh. They didn't mean to do that. Otherwise, they would have actually stopped. Yeah. That's... Can't really do much from that, to be honest. Right. However, where were those two overtakers? These two. Right. Couldn't sneeze or cough on that one to scream in pain? Oh, I can imagine that. Jeez, I can imagine. Because of the pressure. Was speaking a little bit difficult as well? Not as much, because you're only moving like fibers versus the bones in a way. Look at how far they go. The confidence these people have. Oh, there we go. Good job. That went swimmingly, didn't it? Good job. Good job. Oh, this was in Revenge, for sure. This was. Yeah, they knew what that would do. They knew that. Good job, good job. Again, PSA, I'm not gonna say it too many times. Don't do that. You think you're doing a good thing, but you're just causing a massive problem and you just cause a pile-up. And it usually enrages the original person more. Don't do that. Just imagine me slamming on my desk as I'm saying that. Don't do that. Because that is stupid. Don't do that. Another one. Hello, Tibble. Big fan. Stop calling me Minnie. Why am I Minnie? Weirdest thing. That is a very broad question. Weirdest thing. Probably some sort of bug that happened and it made something really peculiar. Maybe someone glitched out. I don't know. The more common weird ones is where someone has a bit of a lag moment and they appear to hit something, but there's nothing around them for them to actually hit. Not even a player. It's weird. It's usually on the more common side of it. We see many weird things, you know? It's strange. I'm making the players unspawn, but that's a good thing. I'm a hero. You should praise me for that. Gosh. Generator. Honda EU2000 for Sunstorms. As backup power. In case your power gets knocked out, yeah? God damn. Right, I'm going to take this moment to go AFK for a little bit as the ads are about to start soon. So this is one of... I don't know if there was an old CCTV view here, but there should have been. Eh? Just imagine it's like Cat's CCTV screen. Just imagine it being there. See whatever happens. And just enjoy it, yeah? Alright, give it back. Boo. Hello, hello. Ah, Sabis. Sabis, what are you doing? But the hug. So what have I missed? Vanity link. Yeah, we had one for a while. As long as you keep the boost level at 14. Not level, but you know what I mean. The boost amount. Yeah. But we also have the original one linked in a few places as well, so 1,000 bits. Yes. Roughly. Are we pogging? Killer, we are indeed. Welcome. Nicholas, thank you for the follow. How are we doing? Just had an AFK moment. Gosh. We're watching people. And patrolling people. Yes. I'm the overseer. Yeah. Game manager. You're damn right. That one may not have worked because it stopped at the top corner. Yeah, there we go. Oh, you're stuck. Oh. Well done. Well done. You happy now? Is that good? Yeah? Oh, Killer, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Welcome in. Sorry, I saw a crash and I was confused. But is that to say this is just traffic again? Isn't it? How's in ghost mode? Lag us open the panel? Yes. Well done. Don't do that. Oh, look at the posture. The hell is that angle? Someone's talking about mods. I have no idea what they're talking about. Time War competition, the compilation, that would be interesting, yeah. I'll see. A fellow ETS2 streamer, yes, we need more. Now, I'll say, one of the weirdest things I've seen, because for some reason I'm still thinking that for some reason that this game is basically a niche. You know, like one of those games where it only has like a couple of thousand fans that sort of watch it, despite it has like 1 million followers on Twitch. The category. It's always weird to see like a streamer that doesn't play this type of game, for example. So like, they might be like an IRL streamer. But not hacking, we saw them yesterday. But you just see them playing this for some reason out of nowhere. I'm like, firstly, since when did you have this game? Since when do you know of this game? And why are you playing it? But in a good way. It's just weird to see that, you know? Even in the past few days, I knew of a few more people that have played or have these games. Maybe not the multiplayer, but the game. And they just play it. It's cool. It also seems like one of those types of games where if you're in a... You want to be like a cool person in whatever game you normally play, and then to chill out, you play this type of game. Yeah. They skidded. Skidded. Djibouti dubs. I mean, one of the weirdest ones I saw, because I went to look it up just to see what streamers have actually played this, even someone like XQC has played this game several years ago. But that's just weird, isn't it? But then again, you could argue that because they, variety streamers basically play everything, they played every single game that's ever been made, it was inevitable at some point. I don't think he's played the American one, though. So. might still be on the table. Street racing on GTA? Yes, where they go from like really bad, dangerous stuff and then just chilling out, relaxing. Boomer. It's a chill game, and people are always weirdly questioning why is this game relaxing. All depends on how you feel about it, I suppose. Ludwig. Yes. Do they remove all the microphones from chat? That was a Schlatt, wasn't it? Mr. J. Schlatt. That was a good moment. That was good. Worst cheater hacker. That one could probably go to someone that is using a potential maybe speed cheat, using a mainly the non-collision type cheat, but they're the kind of person that would just go back and forth through anyone they see repeatedly, like continuously just messing them up. That's like an evil type of person. I don't like that. And they get like they're sick and twisted enjoyment that they get out of doing that. Yeah. Crazy people. I'm assuming these two just had a horrible crash going on. We have 4 people doing reports as well, by the way. Already been... Of course he has. Can you even get out of there? Oh, you might be able to flop yourself back on the... Ew, there. Oh. There we go. There we go. That was too well coordinated. This person's just pleasantly surprised by that. That was nicely done. 45. Big brain. That was a big brain moment. Yeah. Go to his report. I can, but because it's in the wrong order. 05 and 45. I'll go back to that afterwards. Because it's probably for the same thing. Howdy Blues, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. Oh no, they hit the middle barrier. Oh no! That wasn't even their fault. So 05. I hope it's not the same thing. Might be. No, it's different. Oh, it's very different. Okay, okay. Relaxing after work? Good. Your eyes are starting to close. Well, go to bed. Okay, it's fine. Just go to bed. You'll be fine. Go to schlafen. Yeah. Oh yeah, because this is at the other end. The other two hit each other at the other end. So this is different. Different time. Good job. And he does it again, and again, and again. What that means we're at 94. Could this be part 2 of the chase? Eh? If any more get on, then it could be. Not sure what happened to that guy. Only slept 6. 6 is still better than some, but... Set up. You can put it in IRL Media if you wish. Put it in the IRL Media channel. Do I love kebab? I don't hate it. I don't know when I last had one. That might not answer your question fully, but I don't know. I kind of answered it. I don't know when I last had one. It's not really a thing that I would just have out of the blue. I don't know. 10 years ago. The fact that you remember that. I have no idea. I don't know. That I was going to look at. One or two. Oh, there's another crash that just happened there. There's like 5 things again. You still remember it? Yeah, it was an interesting time. I'm sure. Why do that? Just don't need to do that, do you? Stop it. That was unnecessary. It's like the person was overtaking, but they're not, because there's only 2 other people. Well, 3 people nearby. You didn't even need to hit them. That's like a Karen thing to do. But they're not exactly overtaking, because they're losing momentum, if anything. There isn't really any goal here, you just didn't need to do that. And then, wait a minute. That one might have hit the barrier. This one, no. Go down this way. Speed it up. That one, they were there anyway. I'm not too sure what happened to them. They're off the road, it's fine. Good luck to them getting out, though. And then we go to the bit where we saw before. Okay, so that isn't. No. It's fine. It's alright. It's fine. Another one! A pogging evening. It does. Overschool made kebab and I remember it was nice to sit down and watch Top Gear. That actually sounds lovely. That sounds lovely. Good old Top Gear, eh? Classics. The classics. I hope they don't do the same thing again. You're doing it again. Don't do it again. Isn't that the exact same thing they just did? What are you doing? What do you hope this will do? Eh? And then they reload it again. 3rd time's a charm? Isn't the whole point of strategically reloading a save so you can advance further ahead to do the save further ahead in the first place? Not to just keep using the same save? Because by that point you're going backwards. Yeah, you're not really advancing much. It's way better. It's good. It's good, yeah. New Top Gear, no, though I think they're stopping that. And then Grand Tour's cool as well. Felix, how are you doing? How's your day been, eh? Have you enjoyed it? Big fan, big fan. Botswana, that was really good. I did like the specials. The specials are really nice because they're special. There's unique stuff going on. Very enjoyable. There's a certain someone's Phil's birthday man today. Yeah. That's why I hope it went well. Africa one, yes. Burma, yes. Driver lesson and sort of effort. Oh, that's nice. How well did the lesson go? How well did you think it went anyway? That's good. See, that's the thing with most people's in birthdays anyway. Because it's your day, you can spend it however you want. So it's always in people comparing to others as you have to do a lot on that day. You don't have to. If you only plan on doing a few things, then go and do a few things. It's totally fine. The infamous Argentina one, yeah. Even the America one, where they went on the salt flats and they went into, was it in Alabama? They went to the really aggressive, that fuel station, yeah? That was a, lol. Nice. 20th, at home chilling watching TV, friends were out at a party. That's fine. See, that's fine. I spent... What even did I do this year? This year I don't think I streamed at all on this one. We combined it with the partner anniversary one a few days later, yeah. Last year, it was still during the TMB celebrations, so I just had fun playing that on that for the day. That was fun. You're Canadian, you're starting to get places like that? Oh boy. Oh boy. NASCAR sucks. Country and Western. Hillary? Eh? People laugh. Gonna bring out the big boys. Yes, because if they didn't immediately leave the fuel station or just remove the stuff, I'm gonna get the boys. Overtaking on the grass. Because they just want any means possible to get in front. Yeah. The Twitch says. You for the partner one or for what? Partner one, yes. That was close. The intercourse town, yes. Max is wrong. How's this wrong? It basically sets it up from the time that you basically accept it, and then you actually like get it. Because you have to tick a few boxes and set one or two things up. He got partnered in January. Really? Well, then again, didn't he get partnered a hell of a long time ago? But not by the conventional means? So that could be why. The cow, yes. No, in my case, it is on the 10th. It is on the 10th. 10 year. Holy moly. In my case, I remember it very well. I might forget it in several years' time, but I was out on a walk. Nice casual walk. It was about 11ish in the morning. Got back home. Was chilling in some stream or something, or was about to. I saw in the Twitch notifications, it says, congratulations on joining the Twitch partner program. And I just sat there going, there's no way we actually, like, holy crap. Bear in mind, you get declined once and then accepted the second time. I went to check the email was there. I was just... probably the only time in my entire life where my jaw has actually dropped in response to something. It was that hot. Like, holy crap. Then I set it up, took a screenshot because I had the tick, and the tick looked lovely, and then went nuts in Discord and showed about it. Feels well. Very good. That's a good one. This song is a bit eh. It has weak kicks. Yeah. Shame. Favorite episode? I have absolutely no idea. There were too many episodes. I don't know. Too many good moments. If you look up like Top Gear funny moments, there are videos that are 20, 30 minutes long, and it's condensed even then. There's far too many. Generally, the laughing compilations, just on the whole, are too good. Too good. Yeah, too good. Did that save? I hope so. If I actually, hang on, it's in my announcements channel. Where was it? Scroll up quite far. There we go. The @everyone tag on Monday, May the 10th, 2021 at 11:56 in the morning. We did it, chat. We did it. There you go. Big pog for that. Still there. And for a long time, it was also my pinned tweet. Because I don't do anything else that's interesting on Twitter to warrant something else being the pinned tweet. Blockchain! Or painful death. Probably, not to discourage her away from Clarkson, but probably David Attenborough. Because he does more for the planet, if that makes sense. Jeremy is a TV legend, which makes sense, but David is like a person for the planet. Or the nature programs. Just, yeah. Every word, not quite every word, but I know what you mean. You believing in it? Or when he screams, Hammond! But yeah, Attenborough doesn't have long left. Yes, he does live a long life, I don't know, because man for the planet. How else do you describe him? He's that nature guy. The nature narrator guy. Yeah? Cool. He's 96, 97, because he's the same age as the Queen. Queen Shat. That was nice, yeah. And the amount of people that he's interacted with, the amount of people that know him, the amount of places he's been. Any of the Blue Earth stuff, the Planet Earth stuff. So good. The sun dart, yeah. Who put that there? Like, maybe it was there, and then he put trees around it, not realizing that they're going to block the sunshade one day. Could have been the other way around. Or when they were hearing all the loud planes and helicopters, and she's like, "Is that Trump?" Genius. The sundial. Yes. There's a clip of when in one of her many gardens, her and David Attenborough are walking around and they're having a little chat. Yeah. Nice. These two, the one in front turned in the far lane, so they shouldn't have even turned in the same direction. Then in response, he basically does this. Which is not really necessary, but that wasn't actually encouraged by him, was it? He intended to go round, but the other one moved further left. I thought we already had it icon. Or are you adding them to the current set? Are we updating the current set? There's more admins on. More admins getting on? That was... Because you're both playing around there. I just don't mess around with each other. Don't do that. Oh, please. Boom. Yeah, oh please. Or the Olympics opening ceremony, which was real. Totally real. How dare you say that was fake? And then the Jubilee one. With Paddington and such. Was that the Jubilee? That was really nice. With the sword, yeah. She just sort of sticks the sword knife in the cake and goes, yep, someone else can do that, yep. Come on, whoever these other people are that are doing them, someone is still on 2,000 on those reports. They need to hurry up because there's more reports coming in. What? It is amusing, yeah. It's known as basically Queen's English. Received pronunciation is like the top way of talking. Yeah. I do it sometimes as a meme. I sort of slip into that slightly. More posh than what I usually sound like. The Paddington one, yes. But where they had him and her having a cup of tea and having a marmalade sandwich. Yeah, that was quite nice. Stop trying to hit people as they go by. Stop doing that. Is he affecting a convoy? Is that what he's doing? Basically trying to interfere with others. It's new. Not quite. It was added after it was made, but it was made at the same time as Crew Flower. Don't add that one. Don't do that. Stop it. Peggy 3. Look at this. Oh, okay, we've got some boys. Boys, it's heating up now. Boys. Yes, you better remove that mode, yes. We might have to do a speed mode, eh, of the reports, eh? It's time. No, not pegging, don't say that. Don't say that. Hypergroup? Oh god, not even faster, please. I'm very glad that doesn't immediately show up there, because holy moly. You can turn left. Left indicator is on. Some tea. Yeah, I'll have some tea, why not? Go for one. They didn't fully accomplish what they intended to in that that situation. If you saw that just in casual real time, you'd kick for that. What's the bit with the car, this bit? Oh, it's because the car merged over. Wait a minute. We'll see. Whatever you have, I don't know. Haha, Potato, you were indeed. Welcome back. Welcome back, see? Same stuff. Hope you're doing well. That's close. Now one, no. No, maybe not. Maybe not. No. Don't like the way it loops. No, it gets stuck at the back, doesn't it? It glitches at the back. Walking. That is a bad place to park. Why the hell would you start moving and then just stop there? Unless that's him being pushed. They're being pushed. A bit. Moving around a bit. Whoop! I'm standing up. We're good. Don't stand there. Don't. If you were once in the service and you drive out and then you immediately need to stop again, you've done something wrong. Bad words. Why would you do that? Come on, so we're going to go in stages, okay? First goal is 90, get it down to 90, go on. If you're going to churn out the reports, go on. How many did we have doing it last time? 11? 12-ish? That was a bad attempt, my dude. They kind of realised it early on, I think, and that's where it went wrong. That's rather funny. They can do it again? No. Rebel! Rebel! Oh, hang on, whoa, whoa, whoa. How are you doing? Thank you for using a Prime. I appreciate that. Welcome to the crew. The proper crew. What's love? That was also unnecessary. They lagged and hit the person. Don't do that. And then they tried to get in front again, and the person hit the other one again. That's quite funny. That's hilarious. Common thing, when trying to move lane while it's busy, they seem to let you in the lane, but they start driving in for another reason. I think it's because they seem to think you'll take less time than you actually will. Like, it'll just be a quick merge or something. Or they don't even leave themselves enough space to react. Something like that. Maybe. Back in year 8, you thought you were cool and got 3 detentions in 2 weeks. I didn't want to be like that. I wasn't like teacher's pet or anything. Because there were some teachers that didn't like me because I was like quiet and just didn't know the answers to any question, but I did not want to get into trouble for anything. No, I didn't like that. Didn't want to be told off. How many reports? Depends on what's in them. Some take only a few seconds to solve, some take a few minutes to solve. So I don't know. A good handful. Like this one isn't anything. Like you could say that I'm stalling time here because I don't really know what the hell is going on. What's this place? Oh my god, CK's actually in the stream? CK? Whoa, 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 hello. You gonna do it one time? Please don't. Please don't. Now someone else is going to, because, you know. Big fan, I'm doing well. My friend. That was... They pulled over after doing that weird overtake, so no. Weird. Weird. Never in the principal's office, good. Good. No 1x, see, I said that. Thanks, man. There it is. Good job. Their control. Oh my god. Their controls are broken. Yeah? Broken. Because they didn't get budged by the truck. And they didn't change speed. So. That was weird. And then they drove off normally. Yeah, I'm not too sure. Oh, that was close. Yeah, no, that was a bit weird. Well, milk? Yes, I'm not a gremlin. I do have milk with my tea, yes. We're below 90. Below 90. We hit 88 for a minute. Milk? No, not like that. Not like that. Needs to be said, thanks for doing this. You're very welcome. And I know that a lot of people seem to comment on the fact that the admins don't do this, they're not fast enough, they ban for the wrong things, they don't ban for the right things. You'll get that everywhere. Those same people will soon realize if admins didn't do anything, like ever, if we say had like a strike or something, or we didn't do anything for a week at all, it would soon add up. Because they'll be the first people that start crying, where's the admin? Can you ban this person? Yeah, that's how it works. Think of the Karens, for example. Break, 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 break. Meanwhile, our friend here is just speeding up. What the hell are you doing? Why are you doing that? Along with overtaking. No report week. Just to demonstrate what would happen if there were no reports, yeah? Let's do one. You redeemed that while I was in this report, so it doesn't count. You silly boy. The next one... This one will now be a one-time, so blocking, but it could mean anything. It's fine. It's fine. Crow, hello, hello. How are we? Big fan. Killer, we're big fan as well. What do we think the outcome is? Is it actually blocking? Are they going to just stop in the road and then just sit there? Possibly. Nice. Little bulge onto my head there. Told to help. Yes. Shouldn't really be the case like that, but... Do you like that boat, Felix? It's good, it's good. Sam was adding a few random ones. You go be prepared for your trip to Spain. No worries. Have a good one. Don't forget anything that you're packing. As Rebel said, we don't stream the web report system because that requires too much going on there. But these are the in-game ones, and they do time out after a period of time, yes. You're pro-modding in the Great Step? Very nice. I have explored a bit of that, a good chunk of that area. It's quite nice. What's your opinion? In the middle of those two. When I can, I take World of Trucks jobs, the external market jobs, so they are at 90 kilometers an hour. So slightly more than most of the speed limits, but less than 110. Pro modding tomorrow. Yes, we could. Would you like to join? More to explore? We'll have to see. Because the Oklahoma event has finished. I took the third one, yes. If I had to pick specifically between those two, speed limit. It's just nicer. If I could only ever do one of them again, speed limit. That wasn't blocking, but that was definitely something. Okay, that was a quick report as well. I love when the report ends just after the actual incident. It means the person's reported very quickly. That's good. That's good. I like that. Makes it much easier. Click the player, report, boom, 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 boom. Takes like 2 seconds. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. You'll love to see it. You'll love to see it. 87. Come on. Come on. Half of them have stopped. What they doing, right? What they doing? Do you have a Discord? Yes, I do. Exclamation mark Discord. Of course we do. Of course. Join it. If anyone else is lurking in here and hasn't joined yet, please join it. Of course. Pretty much every social is under the same name as well, so feel free to go and check those out. How dare I? I know, it's 2023. How could you not have one? I say there are some streamers that I guess are popular for other means, and I don't know how the hell they communicate with their audience, but I guess they don't have a Discord server. I don't know how the hell they do that. It's weird. How can you just not have one? Where's the easiest? I mean, they might comment on Twitter if there's something going on, but I don't think their entire fanbase follows them on Twitter. So like, what? You have to finish RDR2. AC Mirage. The kind of person that has to play like, one game at a time all the way through. Yeah? How big is that game going to be? There's too many AC games, man. They all afford quick. Gonna have to look at that one. Your battery drains? Yes. As far as it works out, your battery will drain anyway, but with any device that is not made for it, so it's only made for the newest iPhone basically, it will suffer slightly more because you're getting like a supposed version of the iOS version. It's like if you were to somehow get Windows 11 working on a device that can't really handle it. Like, you have it, sure, it's Windows 11, but it's not good Windows 11, is it? That was the car. To be honest, that was more of the car's fault. Well, actually, that was kind of both. Because, I mean, the car wasn't in the middle of the road, but the person decided to try and steal the spot in the first place. So, eh. This person. That's the main one I want to look at. You assumed it would be bigger? In a way, this is what was going back to the case of... I appreciate that. It was going back to the case of the somewhat niche type thing. I'm very happy that we're at where we're at the moment. Because... Lord knows where else we could have been. But, I guess it's due to what we do. Like, it's a very specific thing that kind of ties into the aspect of the game overall, but it's less than that, so it depends. It depends. I use the other socials as I can, and that helps as well. Delivering a yacht and trying not to be reckless. Well, at the moment you are being reckless because you're texting and driving. So might have to report you for that. Yeah? Don't do that. That's bad boy stuff. Don't do that. You're at the border. Oh, alright. Try to be part of the Apple gang. Yes, that's fine. I can't comment on the other side because I haven't been on the other side. I have not had an Android-based smartphone. I've had an Android like phone like years and years and years ago, but not a smartphone. So I can't comment on those. Like one of the big ones. I appreciate that. It's nice as well because every now and then like, I hang out in a bunch of other streamers' streams anyway, and over time you're not like quite at the stage of networking with them, but you kind of bounce back and forth, which is nice. And it leads back to my comment earlier where I was talking about how a lot of streamers that don't seem to be into this type of game somehow have played this game, and some of them enjoy it as well, which is what a weird coincidence. But it's a pleasant surprise, yeah. Bad boys, bad boys. Work phone? You need one? Probably not. Only so that you can... Oh, so that you can say you have two phones at that point, yeah? Got two phones. One for the beer, one for the beer. I don't know the exact next lyric. 6-year-old Android, damn. How did they just hit each other again? Was that a different car? It might have been a different car. See what happens when you put your foot down and you really go for it? You just crash. The amount of people that are probably really annoyed by this new physics feature, it means they can't be as reckless as they intend to. What a shame! Not cheating. Again, I showed this person last time. They love to show off the tag lift boost. Where are they? Boost thing? But then they're not actually like speed hacking, they're just doing the tilt thing. I don't even know what buttons you need to press to do that. They're just trying to be funny, eh? Because otherwise if you do that with a cheat, you'd go just yeeting off. So yeah. USB is given up. A used iPhone 7 battery. Oh, no wonder the battery's dying then. Oh, so... Oh, no, no, no. Unless you had an iPhone 7 first, and because the battery was bad, you now have a 13. Right? Okay, that makes sense. I was going to say, if you had a 7 battery in a 13, if that even works, I have no idea. It don't sound too good, though. But I try and take care of mine. I'm on 99% battery health, I think. Something like that. This one is partially the fault of the person that drove out, because they didn't look where they were going, but it's mostly the fault of the person. I'm assuming they were driving out in first-person mode, and they didn't see to the left through the person's trailer. You should have seen that. Should be careful, because don't forget, this other person, I don't know what they're doing now, but they might have wanted to turn in to the industry as well. Can't tell with some of these people. Can't really tell what their plan is.
No. Maybe. How are we still at 90? God damn it. We're not as powerful as we were last time. Come on, man.
What the hell is this? Tea-Trinker. Willkommen, ja, hello, thank you for the follow. You like the tea, yeah. Most of the time not being the one at fault. Flies away and the fender drives away. Yes. How many? Too many? Come on, speed up. Someone... Harry is AFK at this point. Look at the difference between these two. Come on, man, what are you doing? So technically there's one less than there are actually doing reports. Because this goddamn boy's AFK. That was funny. When they think, oh okay, I'll just drive past them, and then they TP out the way anyway. Oh. And then they do that. Did you finish your bed? No. If you are tired, you go to bed. Don't stay here. I know I'm at the moment past my bedtime by 2 minutes, but please. Please. The stream has a very punctual bedtime, yeah? From Germany. Hello, I gathered that by your name. Wie geht's? And something else. Still learning. Still learning. Achtung, don't say that when someone joins. Why, you don't need to say that. There's no need to warn them about anything. But I hope you're doing well. Sehr gut. This is going to be the classic, isn't it? Mudge left at the last minute. Yeah, oh, that was close. Nice clean white daff there. Break, bonk. That's what you get. That's what you get. He wanted, I think, to do the same thing, but wasn't quite enough space to do that. Bedtime? Bedtime. Stream is addicting. That's why this type of content does so well, because we're going back to the niche idea of it being like a thing that only a handful of us do. There were more back in the day, but reasons. You know, within the game, and then you have the playing on the multiplayer bit, and then you have the doing the moderation in the multiplayer bit, whittling it down as to who does it. So that's why this does so well, because people don't often see this bit. Look at this! God damn! I want to get a picture of all this traffic. Use it as a thumbnail, eh? Thumbnail of any video. If I turn this into a video, it'll be the thumbnail of this video. How about that? Don't do that. Sounds dangerous, don't do that. Did they just go straight through the fuel station, or did they actually get fuel? Oh, they're trying to squeeze through. Okay. It's not... It was this, I think. This is what they're trying to be reported for, yeah. Look at that. Right, we've got... Hang on. Oh, can I be fancy with this? Yes. And then... Yes. Yes. Actually, hang on. Where was it? Ultra. Yeah. Yeah. Go back to about there. There. How's that? With all the people in the background, yeah? Yeah. Look at that. All that traffic. Is this person actually stuck? Is that what the main issue is here? I don't quite get why they weren't actually moving. Could be. Could be they're a bit stuck. Look at the traffic in the background as well, goddamn. Nice. Nice. Cool, cool, cool. That's good. Cool. Switch back to medium before my PC dies. Nice. Right. Time will then reset. Should reset. So at least it will when we go into demo again. You're doing your truck license, getting it paid for by the country. That's very nice. An encouragement. Oh, it stays as daytime. Oh, okay. That's even better. Why not? With the other admins. Quite a few of them. There were more, but I guess when a few of them finished their reports at the same time. Yeah, where's this? Oh, we haven't done this bit yet. I need to do that bit. $78, we're getting there. I don't think we're going to see the same lows that we saw last time, but... And because that will probably take too long. Now, why did they stop there? Why do people do this? Just weird stuff. Is it because they know that this person's been targeting them before? Why interfere? Why make them even more annoyed by doing that? It's not really needed, is it? Weird behavior. Oh, fire trucks. Yeah, but it wouldn't be that bad to swap to conventional trucks. Surely. You'll be fine. There's a wee-woo siren in the background here with this on. Can we just get a highlight of this flip here? Nice, and I mean they don't fully survive it because there's a tree there. If that tree wasn't there, that could have been a success. But I don't think it was. 'Twas not to be. When they think they can do it, they cannot. Felix Yellow. Is that a Felix Yellow? Yeah, it's close enough. I think at this point, we're not really focusing on the shade of yellow, it's just any yellow. It's a Felix Yellow, yeah? In generalization, yeah. That's how we're doing that. No! Oh, it has to be your specific vibrant yellow. Too bad. How dare you reject that member of your army, huh? Non-trailer trucks. You could be doing rigid trucks then, if that's the actual term for them. The ones where you've got like the bucket loader on the back, for example, of the same chassis. Those aren't trailers. Well, they're trailers, but not like articulated or separate trailers. I know what you're doing. You. Oi, oi, oi. Oi, oi, oi. Don't say stuff like that. Oh my god. MF, oh, that's less rude than what the car said, but that's not helpful. Don't say that. What the hell, man? What the hell are you doing? So mean. Single piece. I think rigid, because the chassis doesn't move or anything. It's the rigid chassis, yeah. 70, can we get the funny number? Look out for the funny number. Yeah. The other one, I'll have to see what they say about the other person, because I bet they're going to just blame the other person, just regardless of whatever that outcome would be. It's interesting. 69, the funny number. There it is, look at it. Read it and weep, and back up to 70. Back down to 69 again. Back up to 70 again. There we go. That's how fast these damn things work. I mean, we've hit our goal. 69 is a funny number, one up. 69 reports. 69 reports again. Oh, fire trucks are wee woo, of course. They're very cool and you carry loads of water in. It looks sick. Some of the AI fire trucks in this game, the ones that have really big wheels and the angled front lower bit, I don't know what the hell they're called. They look more like military spec trucks. They are very nice. Harvey! No, it's Harry, never mind. I thought for a moment. How are you doing? Hello. Panthers. You'd know more about the name than I would. That's a Felix Yellow. Hey, is that? That one that just went by? Yeah? The long drive. Well, it probably is a long drive. In the middle of nowhere, man. I like that mode. Mega Nodders. We need to figure out a better name for that. Megan, it just sounds weird. Because in order to tab complete it, I have to type Megan. Poor Megan. Mentioning their name so many times, eh? Megan. Oh my god, the eyes. Yes! That's my concentration face. Megan ODs? No. Odders. Mega Nodders. Dude, Mega. Super Ultra. Premium. Exclusive. These nuts. Hey. Oh, you wanted me to say ODs? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Funny. Yeah. I get you. No, we hit 64 for a minute there. That's impressive. We're doing alright. We're doing alright. It's close. Ever seen a Candace? No. No, I've never seen one. No. Who's Candace? Who's that? I have seen Joe, though. A good friend of mine. Yeah. Oh, no. I'm not gonna say it. Well, you set it up, so you're just gonna leave it unfinished? An unfinished joke? Imagine. How dare you? It has to be done. You know, don't do that. Just to make sure. Yeah, they tried that first. Yeah, they were trying to squeeze past the person. Yeah. That's what she said. Funny. I need on my sound pad. I keep forgetting to put other sounds on my sound bank thing. The Friends laugh track, where it in itself is not funny at all. Just it goes completely silently, just at this in the background. Like that. That overtake was Good. The badumts, yes. Or when I just say something, just leave it for a little second, then just go. Yeah. Regardless of what was actually said. Yeah. Yeah, I do that. Bonk. How did that escalate so quickly? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, well, there you go. I mean, they didn't fully actually do the particular overtake at that time. They actually never made it. So, no, not quite. That's the same car as well. Where is the... Someone else was doing something dodgy in the distance. Is it this one? I think it's this one. The flatbed. Servers are lagging. Me clicking things is slightly laggy. It's starting. It's dying. Servers are dying. Nice. Good job. Don't do that. Please don't do that. Don't do that. This one's doing it as well. I think. Right? Yes, they are. You see a different person than the suspect doing something. Yes, of course they get banned, yeah. So in this case, treat them, the other person, as the suspect as well. If you see something else in a report, then you go and pursue that. Like this. I know in this case I think the suspect was also banned as well, but in this case, someone else did the same thing, so... Two people did the same thing. As well as the... yeah. Just what's the need of doing that, eh? What's the point in doing all that? What are you doing? Three ads? Only 3? That's a we're sub 60. 57 during the end break. Updated construction sites. I would love to see that. Like if there was some big building. What they need to do, SES needs to do that as well. I don't know if you've been to the city of. It's either Örebro or Uppsala in northern Sweden. There's a bridge that goes over the top of the entire town, like a highway over the top. Never been finished since construction. It's like that building in GTA. That building. You know what building? That building. I need to confirm which city it actually is. So I don't know. So yeah, nice squeezing through the middle there. Yeah. If I fits, I sits. Is the motto with these people. There we go. Only one particular truck length of overtaking involved, but you know, I sit. Sometimes you wonder. You're not the only one that has wondered that. A lot of people do wonder that. And that would be very interesting to find out, wouldn't it? And however many times as well. That would be weird. Right. Oop. Is it Uppsala? No. It probably isn't either of these two, is it? What the hell city is it? No. What the hell? It's one of the northern. There we go. Linkoping. Okay. This. Though at the rate this is going, it will collide directly with the church, and I don't think they want to move or destroy the church. But you know, or cathedral. But look at that! Massive construction project, bruh. Across the entire damn city, goddamn. Fancy bridge right there, it looks nice. Hit it. Knock down the central pillar, yeah? Already back with a banger of a report, god damn it. These adrenaline junkies, that's what we should call them. They just go for it and just pray. Whatever the outcome is, that comes afterwards, and that's basically what it is, yeah. Do anything else here? This report is a funny number. No. Why did that take so long to report then? What was the need for that taking so long, eh? Weird. 7. We had a full 8, 9 of them. I'm going to be wrapping up soon any minute anyway, so that's fine. What did we hit? 54, 5, 6, something like that? Yeah, moderate, about halfway. A win is a win. A win is a win. I don't see the problem with that. What the hell happened to you? I love seeing the scroll bit as well is actually like moderately sized now. Is that them spawning or are you waiting to turn? Ooh. Oh, there it is. Okay, so that was them purely like just loading in. Yeah. Oh dear, you poor thing. I'm adding to the report list here, which is a bad idea. Shouldn't be doing that. Will they go below? They might, but at the moment there aren't as many on that are able to actually tackle them. See, there's less and less now. LOL! Ah, you scuffed it, mate. See, the friends coming back to help out. There we go, you broke free. There we go. But now they're going to do it again, aren't they? Yes. Along with that car transporter as well. Good job, good job, good job, good job, lads. What was the need for that? What's the point? What is the aim of what the hell you're even doing? I don't get it. Same thing, eh? Exact same ordeal going on. Yeah, we got to 69. 69's the main number. A win is a win. There's the crash. A win is a win. Started honking. That's one of the main things they do. So regardless of whether they know that they're at fault or not, they want to assert dominance and they will honk. Annoying the person relentlessly, signaling, I am here. Move your way, set the way. That's what they want. That's the ultimate outcome of that. And you can see it doesn't really have that much effect, but that doesn't bother them because they did it anyway. The entire overtake is usually just them winging it in the first place. So, most of these are basically on CD, but with a heavy heart, that'll do. Why are 90% of the rewards? Probably because 90% of the server's player base is also on the CD road. Yeah? Ever wondered why this place is so damn busy? That's why. Which leads on to all these discussions over the years of, oh, well, why don't you just change the road, like fix the road, make it bigger? They'll find a way to block it up, regardless, eh? Rewind yourselves to April Fools of, was it this year's April Fools? Where it was a surprisingly nice, different CD road, different design, more kind of borderline between highway and what it is already. That was also a traffic jam, don't forget. Despite it being 2 lanes in each direction, bits of it's still blocked up. So the moment you get one block point, which in this case is the fuel stations, It will just tell back everywhere. Yeah. Why has it? We don't exactly know the why. I often joke about it being something like herd mentality, if you're aware of that term, where if one person does something or a few do it, more will join in, till it just becomes a herd of players that are all doing the same thing. So the player base here is either the trolls that want to annoy other people, because they're bad people that want to see trolls do it because it's funny, or just the type of person that likes to be around other people, so it seems full, it seems busy. I'm partially in that last one as well. I like seeing that there are quite a lot of people around, which is why events do really well, because there are a lot of people in the same area. Ignoring the fact that a lot of them are still going to be dangerous drivers, but you know. Yeah. 4 days. That was the April Fool's one. It was for April Fool's. It was surprisingly nice, I know, but that was just for April Fool's. The next design, like major design, will probably end up being whenever SCS decides to redo it. You're gonna, I don't think you're gonna be able to fix your trailer then. What's he doing? The trailer got stuck. There we go, they TP'd away. There we go. Very nice. Right, so the traffic is still coming. This fuel station and the one near Calais, though the one near Calais not as much. This is mainly the busy one because arrested? Oh my god, arrested? Because it's in the middle of the CD road. So you got it's basically in thirds. There's 3 sections, and it's in the middle of the middle one. So both sides meet here, and yeah. The main argument is that it's too small for the size that it actually is. So if it was a larger prefab, but the rest was still the same, that could work. Could work. Same being, some have suggested it being one on each side, so people don't need to cross over each other. That could also work. Because the main reason that traffic stops, of course, is like this person now is leaving. Both sides have to stop to let him do that. Most don't let that go as smoothly as they'd hope. So then it goes wrong, usually, and people just bump into each other. I didn't type the reasoning for that one. Whoops. I pressed the pad. My bad. My bad, bro. Sorry, dude. Is police? I'm sorry, I missed that. Misclick. Now we'll never see that player again. My bad. Bad. No, they're gone. They're gone. They're kicked. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You're gonna... They might have witnessed those 2 kicks and have been a bit hesitant, but continue onwards. But they did anyway. So, oh well. See, we're now up to 84, whatever. So that was a good attempt. 50 something. 69 ultimately. Not a problem. Oh, Google. Garda. And what language? Good job, well done. You both messed that up for each other, so that was rather funny. Irish? How the hell was I meant to know that? Goddamn, this is live, yes, this is in real time. If you were to come here, you would see this same traffic. Yeah, I'm not in any reports, and my camera is just here. Looking at it. Okay. In the near future, as near as tomorrow, funnily enough, tomorrow we'll be doing some driving, probably on Pro Mods, if you have the Pro Mods mod for this game. Is that near enough? Should be. Race to CD. Some have tried doing that, but there's no point in saying, oh, I'm going to head to this location, because by the time they get there, or like 5 seconds after they've said that, my camera's not there anymore. So don't do that. Don't hope that I will catch you there, because I won't.